going on, guys? Wiggy here, workingclassfitness.com, and I want to talk for a second about a good MMA endurance workout. Now, a mixed martial artist obviously has to have insane cardio, great conditioning, great endurance, that sort of a thing. However, a mixed martial artist is actually totally different than virtually any other athlete or anybody from any other vein of sports or conditioning or anything else like that, because you have to have almost all types of endurance. If you take a look at a marathon runner, let's say, he's got to have a very long, slow aerobic endurance. A long distance cyclist has to have aerobic endurance but insane muscular endurance as well. Certain types of athletes, let's say a gymnast has to have a certain amount of power endurance and strength endurance to be able to perform these very strong and explosive maneuvers time and time again for these routines that last a couple minutes or so. So there are various types of endurance. Well, if you look at MMA, you need almost everything. You've got to have the great cardio. You've got to be able to go very hard and intense and fast. You've got to be able to recover right away. Just take a look at the typical MMA round. It might just be circling the cage a lot, throwing a couple punches here, a kick there, a flurry here, a small flurry there. Other fights are just insane knockdown, drag out wars with, flurries being thrown and takedown after takedown and a ton of grappling. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. It might start off with a takedown and a hard, a lot of grappling to jockey for ground position, and then maybe it stalls for a little while, then maybe they get back up and throw, a bunch of flurries on the feet, that sort of thing. So it's a little bit of everything. So when you're looking to improve your endurance for MMA, don't be singular in your approach. Don't just say, well, I'm going to do just long distance road work conditioning, or I'm just going to do long, easy, or not easy, but let's say long and light, circuit training, with a empty bar and a shitload of reps. Or don't just say I'm going to do a whole bunch of push-ups and a whole bunch of squats or other body weight exercises. Look at applying various different types of training modalities together so that you're not just strong, but you can be strong repeatedly. So you're not just fast and explosive, but you can be fast and explosive repeatedly. So that you don't just have great cardio, but you can breathe, you not just have good wind for a long period of time, but you can breathe very heavy for a long period of time, so that you can go from one intense bout of activity to a slow one, rest very quickly, and then go back to an intense bout of activity again really quickly. So, again, you kind of need a little bit of all that. Now, if you'd like to find out what an example workout that would help you accomplish all this is, I've got a video coming up linked at the end of this workout. You'll see a screenshot of a video. You can click on that, and that'll take you to that video. Or there's actually a link underneath this video. You can click on that, and that'll take you to that video as well, and that'll tell you a little bit more about how I approach things and that sort of thing, how you can go from there. So I hope that helps. If there's any videos you'd like me to create, because I'm creating a whole crap load of these, just let me know, and I'll be glad to do it for you. And we'll talk to you soon. Train hard, rest hard, play hard.